Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is your girl, the Fierce Mompreneur. If you are new here, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also turn your alerts on. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what you think about the video. You can connect with me on Instagram and TikTok, thefiercemompreneur.com. Make sure you check out the website, www.thefiercemompreneur.com. Y'all, this video, it's been going viral pretty much. You see the thumbnail. So it is Kirk Franklin has been doing this type of podcast. And I guess it's kind of like the Christian version of Drink Champs, I guess, maybe, but he's doing like round tables, and they have actually been having great conversations. Against the men. It's pretty good. So Anton was reacting to this. This is with our boy Cheesy, who I'm so excited. He will be in my city for his live orchestra where we dress him up. So I'm super excited about that. Look at him. He grew into a nice little milk good looking man. And his little anyway, back to back to what we are talking about. Let's go ahead and watch it, okay? Make sure y'all like and subscribe.
My question is that how do you...
My wife and I needed to get out of
Okay, well, that happened right away. I'm gonna let it play a little bit. But yeah, so we're gonna see how Kirk Franklin is doing this. It is a nice podcast. A lot of people are podcasting more and more now. So super excited to see and hear how he moves this table. The clips I have seen, it's been really good. And another episode, it was really good. So let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all, again, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
Question is that how do you deal also with this issue of bossology and family? It's because I think that the struggle that I've always trying to see is that...
Now, like, who would have thought you would see Tyler Perry and Jeezy and Kirk Franklin? I don't know who the other guy is. We gotta see who that is. All sitting at the table, eating, breaking bread, spreading wisdom and knowledge. That's a beautiful thing.
How do you keep at bay everyone that was there from the beginning, that watched you struggle and suffer, but then there's this automatic tension of, what do I owe? How much do I owe back? Who do I have to bring along? How do I have to let some go? It's like bossology and family. How do y'all struggle with that tension?
I fired my aunt.
I feel it.
I fired my aunt. She said she wanted a job. She would always call, asking for money. I'm like, okay, I was sending the money. I was like, listen, I want to help you. I don't want to help you build this thing, not be welfare to you. So let me give you a job. She wasn't coming in, calling in all the time. I said, okay, well, you got to go, because you want me to hand you the money, but you don't want to work for it.
The jacket is clean. Okay.
See, that doesn't work for me. And it's the same way with my son. Like, he's 10 years old. Like, there's certain things that he wants. He has to do chores and work for it.
Right.
I don't.
Listen, Peach, people with money. You see how that went? He has chores, okay?
I don't believe in giving us things that are just going to handicap us. That is the worst thing you can do. And I've had family members that I've done that to because my mother has asked me to. And when she passed away in 2009, I sent all of them letters saying, listen, you got 60 days to become gainfully employed because I'm not going to keep supporting you like this.
Are you serious?
100%. They all got jobs. Yep. And it wasn't even jobs where they're making a lot of money, but it was a job. It was something else for them to do, to feel some pride in. Right. That's the same thing I would want somebody to do for me.
And this is a thing that we don't talk about in the community a lot of times. And what it's called is called the black tax. And the black tax is levels to it, right? It's levels when it comes to being ultra successful and wealthy, like Tyler Perry.
Oh, the other guy's name is Derek Hayes. Okay.
So much so to where there's people in the black community that tries to hold Tyler Perry accountable for whether or not he is even giving back to the community. And he's had to do so much for different actors And let me just preface this by saying that I think that Tyler Perry gets a bad rap because people take how they personally feel about him as far as the roles that he's played, understandably, and they kind of conflate that with who it is that he is as a person as far as what he does for other people and the impact that
Right. Because some of the movies I'm like over, but I understand he has provided employment for so many people. So when you go to his movie, you are helping, the staff at his studios, the actors that he finds and brings back, relevant. So he does do great things. Am I a big, big Medea fan? No, but am I like a time? No, but I'll watch him. I don't always like to see the struggle. I like happy stuff, but I still think he has done an amazing um thing. I really do.
he's had from a business perspective. And I think that we need to start separating. And this is why I tell people that they need to be objective, especially if you're a content creator. You have to separate how you personally feel about a person from what it is that they do and contribute into the culture and the community. And we have this black tax where even if you are a person that just broke out first to go to college, wound up getting a good job, you are now required to give back and take care of people that did not contribute to your success and won't even contribute to their own. And that's still a thing. It's still a thing in the culture. It's still a thing in the community. And I don't think that it will ever go away. And the only way that you can prevent yourself from not going broke too, because people will ride the wave and just be like, yo, you supposed to do this. You was the chosen one. And they will just chill. They'll make up a job for themselves, but don't actually contribute into your company or into what you're doing. As a matter of fact, sometimes it could be so bad to where they'll slow you down. They'll actually
Ludacris turned his friends into his staff. He sent one to culinary school, I think one to get some business information, like just different things you can help. You don't have to just give a handout.
prevent you from being more successful because they are not carrying themselves or pulling their own weight, or you are supposed to make sure that everybody is taken care of. For me personally, I haven't ever had to experience that, and I'm very thankful. And it was largely because our father, well, first of all, the majority of my family is self-sufficient. Overwhelming majority is self-sufficient. They don't need nothing from nobody. Of course, you're going to have situations where people go through stuff, and I don't mind contributing because I know that they would do the same for me. But we pull each other up instead of holding each other down or requiring for somebody to do something. We just happy for each other's success and we don't expect anything from each other. But I've seen it in so many different situations. We've seen it publicly. And I even see it in my comments sometimes. Some people will come to me and say, hey, what are you doing for your community? It's like, well, first of all, I don't owe anybody anything. And secondly, I don't have to do anything, and everything that I do is extra. And it's points on the board.
Den of Kings. I really thought he was gonna let this. Okay, he do let it play out a little bit more. Okay,
but we got this thing that in our culture self together, they don't work. No. The federal government, I believe.
You need to sell your home fast.
So there we go. Okay, so there we are. I was trying to hear more of the what Kirk Franklin and them were talking about. No offense, Anton. I know he's probably thinking, well, you could have just went to theirs. I usually like to hear what you had to say, but yeah. Let's go.
Okay, you want to say, well, why not? I can't have more. Why am I working next to somebody to make more than me?
I have a family member that got mad at me because I wouldn't give them $1 million.
And I asked Jay this question because I'm actually going through that right now. Wow. When you start getting success, people start pulling on you. I just turned 38 today. Today's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah. Okay. Happy birthday.
And I'm going to be able to talk about this for the rest of my days. I'm sitting here with legends on my birthday.
But here's the focus, though. What are you trying to do? Like, what if you're trying to build a business to carry everybody in your family through? That's one thing.
Right.
And if you're trying to do that, then build a business. Yeah. What that means is you got to watch the family members that come putting holes in the boat that you're trying to get across the sea. Right. So sometimes you build a boat by yourself. Right. Y'all all wait over here on the shore. Stay here. I'm building this boat. I'm going to go over and build this, and then I'm going to come back and see who's worthy to come.
Right.
Because anybody who's going to drag you down or put holes in the boat or try to destroy you, man, why bring them over?
I had to get rid of my whole corporate. So I was in a situation 2 years ago where it's like make it or break it, right? So I was raising money. I never raised the money. Like at my statue right now, I never did a Series A raise. So to people in the culture, they like, how did you build this massive now franchising all over the country and you ain't take capital?
Share with Tyler exactly what you have been able to build. Share with the fellas.
So
I want him to know who's sitting at the table.
I've been able to take a cheesesteak brand, right? And I bring it to Atlanta.
You know what makes this so dope, even before we deep dive back into the conversation, what makes this so dope, and the reason why you got to salute Kirk Franklin on this, and again, separate how you feel about his performances from what we're observing right now so we can have a conducive conversation, is that Kirk is putting people in a room that normally probably wouldn't even be in the room with each other. And he's exposing them to something that could possibly benefit them, even if it's just advice, even if it's just growth. This is what I say is really giving back, is giving somebody an opportunity to help themselves, not necessarily, and not saying that the guy Derek needs help, but the fact that he has this network, this connection. And let me just say this for people, and this goes for everybody. Networking is not going to a networking event where a bunch of other broke people are looking for a job or looking for somebody to give them an opportunity. That's not networking. Effective networking is becoming the thing that you want to be, and then making sure that you're in a room with like minds that then give you additional insight, and then you contribute while at the same time you are benefiting from the presence and the opportunity to learn from other people that then they may lean to you, or they may call you, or you may be the first person that come to their mind when they remember you, and then say, hey, listen, this is going on. This is going on. Is this something that you can help me with? Or is this something that you can contribute into? Or what is it that I can lean into? Or how can I add value into your life? That is the true version of networking. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat.
West Philly. And I started in the Shell gas station. Broken down Shell gas station, one fryer, one grill. And I just had this big vision of franchising.
How old were you then?
I was 26.
26, okay.
But I learned that I had to learn the business, what you just was talking about, because I was already on the grill. They was loving the food. But now when I'm sitting at the table with people like you and you and you, now they know business and I can't talk it. It's ignorance, because you can't have a business and not actually know how to run a machine. I had to learn profit and loss, EBITDA, COGS, everything. And right now I can sit at the table with anybody and talk about the level of business. Because I'm putting the time in when nobody watching. I'm on my phone, tutorials. I'm teaching myself. And right now, I just got voted to be on the top 100 fast casual list in the country. No black man my age ever touched the list.
Salute.
May 18th, I'm going to go get my award. And for
Okay,
me,
promo.
I'm doing it for everybody. It's just not for me. This reward I'm going to go get is going to open the door for a lot of kids in the ghettos and lower income communities that think that they got to do certain things to make it out. I really thought I was gonna be a basketball player.
I love it.
Be that way.
I love it.
Here's the power. A lot of power in what you're saying. But for me,
every month, this Airbnb pays me in semi-passive income.
Hearing this is good. Will you guys tune into his podcast? I hope it lasts. I hope he gets enough of the audience to keep it going. It's it's good. Let's continue. These are conversations that need to be had. And you can tell this young man is very, very proud of himself. He is.
I started 26 and you're 38. People think then this Instagram life is I'm supposed to have it tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm supposed to have it tomorrow. They want to put the time in. That's been 12 years of grinding.
Yes.
And it's been all of those
12 years of grinding. He started in a Shell gas station, right? A broke down. He said a broke down one. Gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You cannot give up.
those years of learning and educating yourself. See, a lot of us as black men, I couldn't call my father or my uncle and go, hey, I just made $1 million. What do? Nobody talked to us about taxes. We didn't have the knowledge. Right. So now, looking at a 38-year-old black man who is getting the knowledge to be able to pass on to his kids.
Yes.
To be able to, and I see you even lecturing to people as you travel, telling them like, this is how you do it. Mm-hmm. When this deal with Ryan Coogler, everybody's talking about the Sinners deal. Oh my God, he got this amazing deal. Listen, I called that brother up, as I did a lot of them. I called him up after Black Panther and I said, listen, here's how you do it. The deal that he has, my first movie it'll be 20 years this year from Diary Madman.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I called him up and said, here is how you do that deal. And to see that they were able to pull it off, I applaud him, man. I'm excited for him.
That's right.
Because that's what it's about, holding on to the ownership. That's what changes it.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying. There's so much opportunity and
Y'all
growth.
say he doesn't
lot of-
help. He reaches back and helps, pulls people, lets them know. I love it.
Times people are always looking for somebody to give them something or to give them a heads up or to give them some money instead of leaning into the opportunity to learn and then allowing for that to continue to bless you and grow and then manifest into something that's going to generate way more money than anything anybody can give you. You can get it out the mud yourself. I thought that it was a great narrative, and I'll probably add that into some of the conversations that we talk about on After Hours. Let me know what y'all think inside of the chat.
Y'all make sure y'all go to Anton, like and subscribe to his channel as well. But yeah, let me know, would you guys go ahead and watch this? Make sure you guys like and subscribe to me and go ahead and check out the website. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Good job, Kirk Franklin, Jeezy, Tyler. Great. Cheesesteak man. Y'all got to keep going.